Be with me, Oracle. All right, all right. What's going on, Soul Fam? Happy Sunday. Yeah, let's go, man. I got my tea ready. Yes, sir. I got the smoke. I got the candle going. I got the crystal going. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hello, man. Hello. What up, Alessandro? What up, Alex? Hello, Nisha. Namaste. Namaste to you guys. Purple. FSBS, my beautiful family. Singing Bird. Pusha, what's going on, my friend? Thank you guys for being here, my friends. Wonderful day. Wonderful day. You know, for myself, personally, I've been feeling absolutely excellent with beautiful energies. But when I tap into the collective, I feel like there are still some struggles going on. Struggles that are no longer needed. Yes. Struggles that you're probably still holding on to because you may not know what the future holds. And these struggles may even give you some form of comfort. Let's go to the message of the... man, I had the worst panic attack. Thought I was dying for like 40 minutes. Never had something like that. Alessandro. Okay, cool. Let's pray for Alessandro, yeah, everybody? Before we get started with the message of the day, and before we get started on everything else, let's all give some love to Alessandro, yeah? Right? We are very powerful in the spirit, guys. If we begin to give love to whoever needs it at this moment, yes? Through spirit, through action, through speaking, they will feel it, okay? God, I ask of you today, I ask of you as one of your children, to give love, to give perspective to Alessandro. God, I ask of you to be with him. He is being tested right now. And sometimes it is difficult to do it on your own. So God, I ask, be with him. Give him strength. Give him purpose, God. Deep inside his core, God, he knows that he is here for a grander purpose. So he must overcome his lower self. And at times it can be very difficult. So God, I ask of you, give him your strength. Give him your strength, God. The strength that moves mountains. The strength that is love. Let him feel it, God. Let him see it, God. Any sliver of hope, God, you can give, it'll be enough for him to move forward, God. God, I ask of you today humbly that you provide sanctuary for those that need it. That you give an example of love, even if it's a small one. For those are opportunities of evolution. I have much love for you, Alessandro. You got this, brother. Okay? Thank you for being here, my friends. Let's pray for anybody else as well that also needs our love. We understand, we know when we were in our darkness, how difficult it was to get up to the light. When we are in the light, it is our duty, my friends, our purpose, to give love to those that are in the dark, even when they are unconscious. And even if they throw negative energy your way, it is still our duty, my friends, to spread love. When you spread love, it will give you purpose. Much love, you guys. Much love, much love. Only love here. Safe space here. Sanctuary here, my friends. Cheers on that. All right. What's going on? What's up, G10? Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Don't worry about your message being deleted. I saw it. Thank you very much. All right, let's get to the message of the day. Let's go, man. Sunday healing. Can you guys hear the music well? Give me a message, Oracle. Divine feminine energy. The energy that knows everything. Give me something for the collective. A message that the collective will receive. Interesting. Very interesting. Sometimes these messages, guys, can come off as vague. But the message, when you are receiving this message, receive it through your spirit. Not through logic, not through comparison. Receive it in your spirit. Your spirit will know right away. So, message of the day, my friends. Sometimes we try so many ways of healing, techniques, prayers, and it just doesn't work because our perception is still of believing lower energies. And so sometimes God asks you to change your perception. And changing your perception doesn't happen overnight. It happens with constant action, constant training, constant practice. Your spiritual practice. The reason we get away from our spiritual practices is because lower energies enter us and they put beliefs in your mind. Don't meditate, you don't need to, it's not going to work anyway. Whatever types of beliefs, it could be, it's an infinite amount of beliefs. But those are all false, yes? You have to get up and tell yourself, no, I'm listening to my higher self anyway. I'm still going to meditate. I'm still going to pray every single day. I'm still going to be mindful. I'm still going to try and feel the love energy. Even if it's lesser today than it was yesterday, it doesn't matter. Constant practice, my friends. Constant practice on a new look for life. Constantly working towards this new perspective. And it's like you're adding wood to the fire. Your inner fire. Yeah, maybe right now it's a little small, but it's still there. Because if it wasn't there, you wouldn't be here, my friends. So feed that little fire. Feed it love. Give it more wood. Blow some air on it. Feed it affirmations. Feed it thoughts of greatness. This is what God wants for us, my friends. God wants us to switch from the lower self to the higher self, because the journey of switching to the lower self to the higher self is fulfilling on its own. And we all have the makeup here, right now, to do this. Yes, my friends? Do you agree? Alright, let's go, man. FSBS, today I also had a panic attack, okay, when I went outside, but I was able to transmute it. If I can do it, anyone can too. If others can do it, then so can... Yes, very good, FSBS, very good, very good. Very proud of you, very fucking awesome, man. I love that stuff, man, and anybody can do this, man, even if it feels like you can't. Everyone is going to have their time. Every single one of you guys. You're just waiting for timing. That's it. Okay? Do not fear. Do not be afraid. You are always being guided. Even when it feels like you are not. It is just a belief system. and it is false. Today I was really anxious outside, but I was sighing as a symbol of letting go. Very good technique, by the way. As I was walking, I was like, let it go, let it go. Yes, yes, yes. So this is what God wants, guys, right? Because, like I said, I've also, these past couple of weeks, I've also had a very intense lower energy, a very intense psychosis that happened to me as well, right? And that's partly one of the reasons why I haven't been going live for a lot. But I overcame it. And the way I overcame this is just by constant looking at this energy, constant using different techniques, calling upon different energies, and just constantly spiritual warfare, constantly fighting this thing until finally it left. Right? And you know what's crazy? The day it finally left, when I started to think about it, it started to come back again. Right? But here's the crazier part. I let it go a lot easier than before. And so I started to think about it again, and it will come back, but not as strong anymore. And I realized this is my training. This is my training. How else am I going to know and have the confidence that I can defeat any energy without doing it myself? Bust out all of your arsenal, spiritual arsenal. Bust it all out as much as you can. One of these things are going to work. One of these prayers are going to work. One of this quantum healing guided meditations, one of those is going to work. Eventually, it's going to work if you are intentional. If you're going through some really dark stuff right now, if you are intentional, every single day you are working towards it, you're going to defeat it. I promise you, you are. And when you finally defeat this, you're going to be so much more powerful in the spirit, man. It's insane. The awareness to the different selves that you have, speaking to the selves. I promise you guys, the reason why a lot of you guys can't channel as well and things like that is because you haven't overcame that energy, that lower energy that's inside of you. You haven't overcame it yet. Once that's gone, the connection to your guides, it's fucking seamless, man. We must be brave in the spirit, y'all. We must be brave in the spirit. And here's the coolest part. We have the best warrior in all of the cosmos. In all of the cosmos. With us at all times. Archangel Michael. And you can call upon him all the time and he will always come. Always. It's literally his purpose. We have all the tools, my friends. Don't count yourself out. I heard someone else in here as well last live said, "Oh, I'm an empath. I can't do this." Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Being an empath does not mean you are weak. I'm an empath. We're all empaths. It just means that we're attached more and we have more awareness to spirituality. That's it. That's it. We're just more aware of the dark energies. We are more aware of them because eventually we're going to learn how to fight them off. And literally be walking around like the sun, y'all. The sun has no dark energy. The sun shines. We are all walking suns. It's just some of us have some lower energies here on our chakras, a couple blockages here, all these things. But again, my friends, all these things are just energies we have created because we are creator beings and we are co-creating with creation at this moment. And by knowing this, you can understand that you yourself can control even the lowest of energies with your intention. Because we are pure potential, my friends. We are not identities. We're not attachment to identity. Oh, I'm sad today. I guess I'm just a sad person. No. You're experiencing sadness. That's it. You're experiencing the energy of sadness. You are experiencing the energy of rage. But you're not an angry person. That's an attachment to an identity. You are pure potential underneath. The subconscious. The creator being. A sun. My friends, wherever you go, act like the sun. Because empaths not only receive energy, they also give energy, my friends. Did you forget about your giving potential? That's what we're here for. To give love, my friends. Like the sun. The sun gives love to the plants. The sun gives love to us and our skin and nourishes us. That's what we are, my friends. Yeah. How's everyone feeling? What's going on, y'all? Good times, man. Good times. We are in epic times, my friends. Epic times. The closer we get. The closer we get to our divinity, each and every one of us, the more we create this new earth that is being created underneath everything. Underneath all the fear-mongering. Underneath, there's gonna be a World War III and all this other bullshit. Underneath all the politics. All that stuff is fake. It's all false anyway. It's a distraction to take you away from your divinity. We are creating this new earth, my friends. Because we are walking suns. Giving our love energy. And by doing so, we put ourselves in timelines where our frequency matches with that earth. The best service that you can do for the world, for the new earth to be created, is heal yourself. And love yourself. Love yourself, man. Say it every single day. I love myself. God loves me. Shiva loves me. Shakti loves me. Mother Mary loves me. Divine Feminine loves me. Divine Masculine loves me. That's how powerful we are as empaths, my friends. Don't ever count yourself out. Jiten, I am doing amazing. Let's go, Jiten. I'm glad for you, man. Thank you for being here as well, my brother. My rage will transmute into quantum ripple effect that expands the entirety of existence. That's very powerful. Yes, you know, I think this is more like a male thing. Males are more susceptible to like rage and anger because males have more fire energy. And I'm no different. You know, I had a really big, for a very long time, before I was spiritual, obviously, I had a very big problem with anger, right? But anger can be transmuted, just like Omkar says. It really, really can. Anger can be transmuted into motivation. Anger can literally be transmuted into love as well. That's a little bit more difficult to do, but you can do it as well. Everything can be transmuted. And it's all through intention as well, yeah? Accessing the mental body helps a lot as well. Visualization, right? Yes, use the fire energy for your goals and act. You know, fire is one of my... I just have a very close relationship with the fire element. Fire is also very good for purification as well. You know, the ancient alchemists back in the day would use fire and they would access something called the secret fire, right? I'll talk about this much more later on, but the secret fire is basically the kundalini, right? And the kundalini is a fire that enters you, and this fire only burns impurities. It cannot burn you because it's a part of you. So any impurity you have in your soul, anywhere, it's going to burn it away. It cannot live under this fire, which is the secret fire, the kundalini, mother kundalini. Yes. If you guys try when you are meditating, try to visualize this. This is a very powerful technique. Very, very powerful. Okay? Visualize yourself under the sacred secret fire that is Mother Kundalini. And say it to yourself. This is secret fire. This fire is celestial fire. It's not just red. It's of all colors. And this fire is around you. Around your body. Encompassing you. But only burns impurities. Try visualizing this. And tell yourself this the next time you meditate. And you'll see how freaking powerful this technique is. And you can literally use this wherever you go. I use it all the time when I go in public. If I feel a lower energy, I just visualize that fire. For me, it's a blue fire. So I visualize a blue fire. And it completely purifies me. We are so powerful, man. In our visualization, in our mental bodies, in our astral bodies. We are so powerful. We can imagine things and they will come true. That's how powerful we are. Yes, a firebender. Exactly, Purple. Oh, first super chat of the live. Let's go. Nightbird. What's going on, Nightbird? Nice to stumble on this today. Thanks, Edgar. I appreciate your affirming energy. The sun messaging is right on. Today's with Aries solar return. That's right. Ready to. Let's go. Thank you so much, Nightbird, for this wonderful super chat. First super chat of the live. Let's freaking go. I appreciate you. And I love the 1111 as well. Thank you for being here with the Soul Family. And by the way, guys, again, we do have a Discord community for Lightworkers. It's called the Lighthouse, obviously, for obvious reasons. The link is in the video description down below if you guys want to find some type of community with awesome Lightworkers. And yeah, go find your soul fam, guys. You know, and here's the cool part, guys, right? Every single one of us has an element that we vibe with, right? Sometimes more elements, sometimes 2 or 3, or even all of them, right? If you're that type of spiritualist. But we all have elements that we vibe with. Why? Because that element is speaking to you, right? I love fire so much. Why do I like it so much? It's such a beautiful element. Why? Because it's speaking to you in the spiritual realm. It wants you to connect. If you're the type of person that you speak to your water all the time, right? You vibe with water a lot. Water is incredibly healing, incredibly cleansing. It's literally baptizing. That's why people baptize underwater, right? Use it, my friends. You have these feelings for a reason. You have these connections to these elements for a reason, right? Discover yourself, my friends. What elements do you guys vibe with? I already see Omkra here put water. Let's see what elements do you guys actually vibe with, man. Because we got earth, we got even spirit as well as also a spirit itself, and space itself is an element as well, right? We got air. Air is like freedom, right? Water. Let's see what the chat goes, guys. Come on. Let's see what you guys vibe with, man. Each one of you guys vibes with some type of element. And if you guys vibe with some type of element, it means that element is talking to you, yeah? And every element has its own cleansing, has its own perspective, has its own thing that helps, yes? We got Omkra with water, we got red with air and fire. Awesome, I love air and fire as well. I love air, man. Air is fantastic. And here's an even crazier part, y'all, okay? If you guys vibe with an element, it means that you have experiences in the spiritual realm with families that have to do with that element. Star families, my friends. Right? I vibe with fire a lot because I have a fire family that's a star family. Discover yourselves, my friends. Discover, discover, discover. We got each fire, yeah, each finger represents an element. Absolutely. Yes. I think this one's fire. I'm not too versed on these things. Flaming sword, that's right. I got the keys with the second super chat of the live. Let's go, man. What's up? I got the keys. Any message from my guides? Thank you. All right, first reading of the live. Let's go. Again, guys, if you guys want a more specific reading, a longer type of reading, an actual reading where we can map out what's going to happen in the future rather than just these quick little readings, I also have that as a service. You guys can check it out in the video description down below. And of course, if you guys want to get a consultation with myself as well, all that stuff down there. Give me something for I got the keys, please. Yeah, they're saying you already know what you need to do. I got the keys. You already know what it is that you need to do forward. You know, they're saying, okay, you just want some certainty. That's what you want. That's what they're saying right now. Yes. Teacher, yes, teacher. It's the same thing, man. The same thing they're saying that I've told you before. I got the keys. Teacher archetype, right? You're here to teach others, right? You're here to speak your truth. You're here to open your throat chakra. I got the keys. Okay? Throat chakra, throat chakra, throat chakra. It's important for you. It's important for your makeup. It's important for who you are, your throat. Right? Authenticity, authenticity, authenticity. Work more on your authenticity, yeah? And here's the cool part, yeah? There are so many techniques. Right? I wish I could just give you some, right? But I don't follow other people's prayers or techniques or anything. I usually just say it out of my own intuition, right? So maybe it's time for you to do that. I got the keys, right? Come up with something that you feel, right? An affirmation that you feel in your heart that's yours, right? I speak my absolute truth. That is mine only. I'm authentic to myself because I love myself. And I take action on things that I need to because I want to. Right? See how I didn't write it down. It just came from my heart. Do this more, I got the keys. Yeah? You're getting closer and closer, man. Okay? Thank you for the super chat. Alright, okay, we got purple here with fire is pretty cool. I like water and earth too, especially let's go earth, the earth element. Man, I have my little plant back there as well, man. You can't forget the earth element. Very important. I love looking at a flame. Same, Scooby. Same. The flame, if you look at it, and Christina also with that fire energy. Let's go, man. The flame, if you look at the flame long enough, right? Truly long enough, and get lost in the flame, and just tell the flame, I love you, over and over again, and connect with it through love, right? The flame will tell you the secrets of the universe. Okay? But you have to really be in the trance. Try it out next time, y'all. Stare into a candle and talk to the candle and say, I love you. Connect with me. I am fire itself. Connect with me, little candle. Be my best friend. The more you get into this trance, the more the secrets of the universe will come to you. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? I got Jiten here with I vibe with water. Let's go. Let's go. I love water as well, man. I vibe with fire, sun, and crystals. Let's go, Kearns. Got air and water over here. Got Christina again with that fire element. I love you too, Christina. Take it easy. Oh, take it easy. Thanks for being here. Why did I say take it easy? Thanks for being here, Christina. Pushel, water for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Noah with the super chat. Message from your guys. Let's see. Show me Noah, please. When I feel you, Noah, I feel the earth element. When I feel you, I feel the earth element. So maybe we're speaking about elements, I guess. I guess this is the theme today, right? But connect more with the earth element, Noah. Right? It will bring more tranquility. Ground yourself on grass. Speak to the grass as well. Connect yourself to some trees. Pick one tree and make it your best friend. This will help you with connection and also your mindset. The world is not going to be so dark anymore because you are creating love in this world. You are the sun giving love. Yes? Thank you so much for the super chat. I think this is what the message was for. I think this was the message for you today, yeah? Because I'm not really getting anything else right now. For you, Noah. But I appreciate you, okay? Hopefully this brought some guidance as well. I think you need some guidance as well. Yeah. Okay. Alessandro, thanks very much for the prayer. You're absolutely welcome, bro. Is there a message for me to overcome the times that is practical once I heal? I ask God and my spirit guides to give me a huge... Yes, I got you. Okay? Show me Alessandro, please. Okay, Alessandro, what you need is momentum, okay? What you need is momentum, right? So every time, if these lives help you heal, come to these lives, bro. If you can watch other of my lives, if they help you heal, go do that. Pray if you have to. Put on some music and pray. Put on a candle. You have to be on it, yeah? Because you're starting, you know what I mean? Every single time, God gives you an opportunity to go. Meaning go pray and do these things, right? These things that are going to help you. Be intentional as fuck, man. Excuse my language, right? But be super intentional. Okay? Super intentional on everything that you're doing, right? Even if that lower energy is there, it doesn't matter if it's there. Okay? Intentional with your love. Intentional with this journey that you're in. You have to start to change. Remember I said mindset in the beginning. I said perspective, okay? You have to start changing your perspective by slowly telling yourself different beliefs. Even if you don't believe it in the moment. I know God's going to take care of me. I know God is preparing me for something. I know God, even if it hurts right now, I know God is still testing my divinity right now. And I will overcome this. You need to tell yourself that every day, Alessandro. I will overcome this. And say it with strength and intention. Because the lower energy is there, and sometimes it's hard to say it because the lower energy is there. I understand. Trust me, I understand. Okay? Trust me, I understand. But you can do it. You can. You need to take your power back. The way to do this is by affirming every day, I will overcome this. God is with me. God is always with me. And look to God every time. Like you are his child, bro. Okay? Not just please God. No. Look up at God. Look at God's eyes. Like God is right there with you. With as much intention as you can. As much energy, like he's right here. If you have to cry, cry. That's intention. Right? By doing so, the intention that you do when you are praying, you're pouring it out of you. And when you pour it out of you, it creates new timelines. You know what I'm saying? But you have to fight, bro. This is like spiritual warfare, right? That's what God wants. God is making you strong right now. Even if it doesn't feel like it, God is making you strong. Every time you overcome a lower energy, you get much more powerful. Anybody in here has ever overcome a lower energy? Tell me how much more powerful you got. Tell me how much more connected you got. How much more you understood the universe once you overcame that lower energy. It's like clockwork. It always happens. Every time. It's like a video game. Right? Don't take it so serious. You're playing a game here. Alright? A game of energy. What if I don't want this journey? Is that a version of you saying that? Because you're in a lower frequency? Or are you just listening to a lower energy telling you that right now? Switch your mindset. This is what I'm trying to do. It's your perspective. Right? Because, you know, your perspective is of darkness. Maybe I don't want to be here. I want to deal with this darkness. Right? A wrecker energy? What does that mean? Just for now, Alessandro, there are two versions of you, Alessandro, because I know there's a version of you that wants to heal. I know there is. Why wouldn't there be a version of you that wants to heal? Listen to that version more. Easier journey. Then look, if you want an easier journey, then say it. You have to affirm it. The lower energy is telling you, oh, this is a hard journey, right? The way to defeat that is by saying, no, this journey is easy. God is on my side. Even if it's very difficult. Every day you're giving yourself more energy by affirming. It's like fighting. Once you finally get out of the lower dimensions, it's going to be easier to affirm. It's going to be easier to believe these things. The spiritual realm works with beliefs. That's how it works. If you're in the lower dimensions, those are going to be your beliefs. But again, there's still a little sliver of connection to the higher dimensions. You are never not connected to the higher dimensions. And the higher dimensions always want you to have an always want you to love yourself. Always want you to work on your authenticity. Always. So begin to give them energy rather than this energy. Does this make sense, Alessandro? Okay. Okay, I got a couple tips right here. Okay, I got one from Omkra right here on the Streamlabs. All right, cool, Omkra. And then let me get to Omkra. I'll get to you in a little bit. Let me go with Jiten here. Okay, thanks so much, Jiten, for the super chat, my friend. Are we all ascended masters, and are there different levels to being one? I like this question. Okay, I like this question. Some of y'all may not be ready for this answer. Now you guys are ready. Yes. We are all celestial beings. We are all ascended masters. If you don't realize yourself as an ascended master this life, it's because you weren't supposed to. Because you're not leaving this place yet. You're not graduating yet. Or sometimes we have graduated already and we come back as ascended masters. Ascended master just means us, a soul that has already gone through the experience of Earth and came back with more wisdom. That's an ascended master. Ascended master is just us in our original state. All of us are ascended masters. We just fall. We fall and we forget that we're ascended masters. And through our journey as falling, we begin to remember slowly, slowly, slowly. And maybe in one life we'll never, I don't think I'm an ascended master, but I know I'm a soul, right? But then the next life, you figure, actually, I was an ascended master. Boom. Everybody is an ascended master. So if you're the type that doesn't believe that you're an ascended master yet, it's because you're not ready to believe that yet. Everything is timing, my friends. Good question, G10. Thank you so much for the super chat. Red with the $5 super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, Red. Greetings, Edgar. Any messages for my guides and or Dragon Mother? Wow. I appreciate you, Light Brother. That's so awesome. I love doing this, man. It's such a cool job. All right. You know what I'm feeling, Red? I'm feeling also, I called upon the Dragon Mother, but I also feel ancestors behind that as well. And you know what type of ancestors I feel? I feel like Nordic ancestors. Yeah. I feel that. Very powerful, warriors. Wow. You got some warriors on your side, Red. What else do you have for me? What else do you have for Red, please, Spirit? They want you to explore yourself even more, Red. Right? This is all of your team said this, including no, I didn't feel your Dragon Mother, but it was more of like your team that said this. Okay, your team feels like just one big ball of light. Yeah, discover more. There's so much more to discover, and you know how to discover already. I know you do, right? Meditation, light up some candles, do some rituals, do what you gotta do, right? Get into your sanctuary, Discover yourself more. You know, there's feelings that you have, Red. There's feelings that you have from when you were a child as well. Even the feelings of nostalgia. Okay, these feelings are not there for are there. Excuse me. These feelings are there for a reason. Nothing is by accident. Okay. Try to uncover these feelings. Okay. Maybe like inner child feelings. Maybe movies that you've watched when you were a child, or you know, music that you've watched. This is going to help you discover yourself more. It's going to help you understand yourself even more, right? And it's going to pave even more easier way for you, because the spiritual journey is not about I'm walking this path. The spiritual journey is about understanding yourself and knowing yourself. And then once you understand yourself, you heal yourself, then you just walk the path automatically, right? Discover yourself, Red. Know thyself even more than you do already. Because you know yourself pretty well. I can feel it. Yeah. Omkra, where's your question, brother? Where is your question? Do you have a question? Oh, also, Edgar, any other beings to introduce to? What do you mean by that, Omkra? Let me see. Some good energy right now, visiting me. Let me see. Okay. All right. It was on the, yeah, I'm looking for it and I can't find it. I'm so sorry. All this techie stuff, man, gives me a headache. Give me a second. It's gotta be here. By the way, guys, thank you guys so much for your PayPal donations the last time. I can't respond to you guys on PayPal for some reason, and I wanted to respond like thank you and all that stuff. You guys are incredible, okay? So thank you so much for that. I'm responding now, I guess. I appreciate you guys so very much, man. Why is it not showing it, man? What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Can you just type it out again, Omkra? I'm so sorry, bro. I don't know why it's not showing it to me right now. It should show it to me on my PayPal, and it's not. Very odd. It just shows me the transaction, but it doesn't show me the question. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Omkra. It was to do with Odin. Okay. Messages. What are the special messages from my guides, and maybe an introduction of another being? Okay, so okay. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't know too much about Odin, and I don't really connect too much with them. So let's see what we can get here. Messages. What are the special messages from my guides? and maybe an introduction to another being. Introduction to another being, right? So that means you think that there might be something, there might be someone there speaking to you in the spiritual realm while you're speaking to Odin, or you're connecting to Odin. Is this what you're asking me, Omkra? Yeah, I gotta check that out. It's ridiculous. Okay, cool. I got you. There's like a very deep, it's hard for even me to reach. There's like a very deep internal thought pattern that Odin is trying. Hmm. Hmm. No. Scratch that. Give me a second. That's not true. What does Omkra need to know about Odin? And what special messages does Odin have of Omkra? Okay, I get it. They want you to meditate with them. Okay? Something is there, my hair flickered. They want you, they're there with you. They want you to meditate with them. It's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. This is connection. Very strong connection. And here's the thing. Meditation doesn't mean you're talking to them and all that stuff. They just want you to be still with them. Does this make sense? Especially with Odin. Stillness. Just being with Odin. Meditation. Meditate with me, Odin. Let's just meditate. Be one. Right? Yes, I can see them too. Not a bad thing at all, exactly. I can see them too. I feel like there's 3 of them. I feel like there's 3 of them. So if you can do this, right? For now, I only see Odin, but I do see 2 other figures, and I don't know who they are. Again, I don't know too much about, Norse mythology and stuff like, well, Norse gods, except Odin and stuff like that, I guess, and Thor. But visualize, and by visualizing, you give them permission. It's like you're telling them, like by visualizing Odin next to you, it's like you're telling him, "Hey, Odin, I consent to you being here." In fact, there's an even better one. Okay, make sure you clear your energy first, Omkra. You want your energy to be clear first, okay? Then, when you sit down, you ask, Odin, I give you permission to be here with me. To be here in my light, so you can stay in your light self, in your life self. Odin will stay right there with your light, and he will meditate with you, with other beings as well. Okay? It feels, you know what this feels like? Protection, honestly, Omkra. This feels like some form of protection for you. This is almost like a protection technique by calling upon these energies, yeah? That's very exciting. Roger that, let's go. They are ravens. They visit me. They visited me. Interesting. Yeah. Ravens. Yeah, it feels like protection, Omkra. The more you do this, and here's the cool part, stillness is protection, right? The more you meditate with your guides, or whoever's trying to guide you, like Odin feels like your guide, right? You meditate and you stay still with them, you allow them to enter you, and you allow them to protect you. Yeah, let's go, Omkra, let's go. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, by the way, this goes for anybody, guys. All of you guys. Every single one of us has a deity, Jesus, or anything, right? That is going to help us in our journey. And every now and then, you know, for me, Jesus is everywhere, right? And like, if I see even a billboard of Jesus or a thought of Jesus comes in, right? That's Jesus trying to be like, yo, don't forget about me, right? They can't force themselves on us, but they can give us little bits of clues. And it's up to us to be like, okay, I'll take that. Yeah? There are no gatekeepers, my friends, okay? You can connect to anything, but make sure you clear your energy first before connecting. Ridma, let's go with the super chat. I'm trying to manifest something and take aligned action, but I lose momentum. I feel very negative every day almost. Am I not meant to be there? Yes, you are, okay? Yes, you are. You're always meant to be where you're at, okay? Remember, perception controls reality. Perception controls reality. Your mindset controls your life, okay? Your mindset creates your life, right? You are, even if you're in a negative spot, you are always there for a reason, right? To learn about yourself and to learn how to combat this lower energy, right? So you can be the sun again. Yeah. So for now, do it this way. Yeah. What's going on with you is you have uh, a habit of procrastination and negativity, and it usually comes from other people and society. Okay. It has nothing to do with you. Other people and society and their perceptions and their beliefs enter you. Think about it this way. When you're online, right? And let's say you're watching a video of like, I don't know, any type of video, truly, right? Let's say it's like a guy getting robbed. I know it's like a lower energy one, but a guy getting robbed, right? Well, that video is influencing you because now you put yourself in that position. Well, what would I do in that position? I'd probably beat him up. I'd probably do this. I'd probably do that, right? And then a bunch of negative things start to happen, and those enter you, right? It's very subtle, but they enter you, and there are other belief systems that are not actually yours. They're from freaking society. Your truest belief system is what your higher self believes. And your higher self not even believes, knows you're going to succeed. Knows. Return to your divinity. Return to your higher self every day. If you need to cut some stuff off, like scrolling on negative things, or if you see negative videos online, not interested. Not interested. Oh, a video about God. Oh, a video about spirit guides. Oh, a video about love. Or a hope core video. You know what I mean? Like spreading love. Oh, okay, like. Change your world around you. Change the way you feel about the world. And connect to spirits. Spirits are everywhere. There's a spirit in this. There's a spirit of fire in there. There's a spirit of air. It's everywhere. Connect. You have friends everywhere. The more you connect with this, with friends, with love, with the love vibe, the true dimension, the real dimension, not the lower dimensions, but the actual real dimension where we actually come from, the love vibe, right? It's going to be easier to navigate every day. Every day when you wake up, be grateful that you are here. And feel it. Don't just say it. I'm grateful I'm here. No, I'm grateful that I'm here, God. Thank you so much. Like that. With that much intention, right? Feel the love pour out of you. And if you don't feel it, visualize it pour out of you. Okay? Perception controls reality, Ridma. Okay? Talk to God more. Develop a relationship with Source. God is your best friend. God is your best friend. Let's take a little break, yeah? Take a little tiny break. Let's get some Palo Santo action in here. Believe it or not, guys, we're all meant for this. We all knew we would be going through this in the spiritual realm because we knew we were going to overcome it. Everything else that tells you no, you should fear this, you should fear that, you should fear this, is an illusion. Illusion is a false perception. Energy does not lie. Perspective lies. Energy doesn't lie. Your perspective does. So make sure it's of a high perspective. The truth. That means I am creating this negativity for myself. Can my guides help me? If I can achieve it, what am I trying to do? Creative alchemy is the best thing for you, Ridma. You're a very powerful creator being. So if you're creating lower energies, which we are, and that's okay. Everyone does. Everybody is a creator being, and through perceptions of others, right, we create. So what I need you to do, Ridma, is every day cleanse your aura. Cleanse your aura. The best way to cleanse your aura is by taking a bath or a shower and speak to the water. Stay under the water if you want and tell it, thank you so much, water, for cleansing me, for baptizing me, for helping me return to my truest self, for helping me return to where I'm supposed to be. Yeah? Tools are everywhere, my friends. Like I said, you could even use fire. You can do it right now, what I was talking about earlier. You can visualize the fire, the Mother Kundalini fire, sacred fire. And this fire is not just red, it's of all colors. Because it's a celestial fire. And fire is purifying. Fire purifies the soul of impurities. It only burns impurities. The true fire anyway, the spirit fire. There's so many ways. Connect to something that you feel that is going to help you, Ridma, right? And don't be afraid. Give yourself your power back. If you're able to create this negativity, then you're able to create positivity as well. FSBS. Edgar, are there any messages from my inner child? Wow. Or Palladian self. Wow, I've never had anyone ask me messages from their inner child. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see. Your inner child's feeling good. Your inner child's feeling good. She's not like, wow, super happy, right? But she's not like, I'm sad. She's good, feeling good, like that, right? She's not saying much. It just kind of feels like she's looking at me right now. There is pain, FSPS, a little bit. There is some pain in your inner child as well. Yeah. 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 A little bit of pain. There is. The inner child's not speaking to me, but you know what I think with the inner child is the inner child doesn't, truly talk. You can hug your inner child every single day. This will help a lot with this pain that you have in your inner child. Small pain, but it's there. And provide love. Sometimes the inner child, words and logic, spiritual logic, whatever you want to call it, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes they just need this. right? Nurturing. Give her some nurturing. She's gonna need that, okay? Now for your Pleiadian self, wow, interesting. Um, they're saying the connection, this is your Pleiadian self, they're saying the connection to the Pleiades is seamless for you, okay, FSPS? It is a vibe. You will feel it by calling upon them. The best way to do this is to give consent to your Pleiadian family to visit you in your body. When you're meditating, tell them, my beautiful Pleiadian family, be with me. I give consent for you to enter me and be in my body and be around me. They will come. You will feel the energy of love. Know for a fact that it is them. They want you to do this because the more you do this, right, you're going to be putting yourself in that dimensional space where they're at, like in the 5D basically, right? You're basically going to their home in your consciousness. So they want you to practice this. Does this make sense, FSPS? Have you done this before? Pain about what? Yeah, inner child. Okay, so there's like what I felt, right? Happy inner child, and then a little version of that inner child. There's like some sadness. That's it. That's all I felt. That's what I meant by pain. But it's not pain in the way you think. It's like more of like sadness type of some form of sadness, but a very small form of sadness. I usually say, you know, for me, sadness, trauma, all of those are pain to me. In when it comes to the spiritual realm, that's why I said pain. Just a little bit of sadness, right? Yeah, very small. Nurture your inner child, okay? Play games, play things that your inner child like. This will help with this a lot, completely, right? The inner child is the inner child receives a lot of energy here. That's why it's easy for it to sometimes not feel so well. That's why we gotta check up on it a lot, Edgar, Stuart asked a question about above requesting assistance with feeling energy of a missing child, their eldest. Where are you at? Where are you at, Stuart? Where are you at? Where are you, Stuart? I can't see his comment. I need to be able to see his comment so I can feel his energy. Was a while ago? Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. Here's the thing, guys. When I'm doing readings, it does really feel like I go to other dimensions. So when I come back, it's almost like I'm like, oh, I'm back here again, right? So, sorry if I miss your guys' questions, man. I try my best to answer as much as I can, Oh, it's already 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, guys. Usually on Sundays I don't like being on for too long. Usually probably for like about an hour or something like that. So I'm gonna end it now, guys. But before I leave, thank you guys all for your wonderful messages. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your questions or anything like that. Okay, I will be back on Wednesday, Friday, and then again on Sunday again. I'll post them up today, so you guys can check them out on my YouTube channel. But other than that, my friends, I love you guys very much. If you guys want a personal reading with myself, very detailed reading, we can connect to basically anything, your ancestors, your guides, and we have time one-on-one to ourselves where I can truly feel your energy and I can even see you. It's even better when we do it that way. If you guys are interested in that, video description down below, consultation, and of course the Lighthouse video description down below as well, okay? Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I gotta go, okay? I really gotta go, okay? So, before I leave, don't forget that it's not about situations, that it's not about people, that it's not about events, that it is only about energy. Don't attach yourself to identities that you create because of the influence of others. Return to your truest self and let go of these attachments that are weighing you down. Your truest self, your truest identity is already there. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to attach yourself to other identities because though you think those identities are going to help you in this world, they are not. The only identity that is going to help you is yourself. Return to yourself. Because the self is also God. I love you guys very, very much. Keep doing your thing. Keep working on your prayers. And work on your perception, my friends. Work on your mindset, my friends. And give love to yourself. Every single day. Tell yourself, I love myself. Even if it's hard to say it. Because there's days where it's very hard to say it. Still say it anyway. Strong in the spirit we are. Okay, guys, I gotta go, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I'll be back Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Namaste, my beautiful friends. Namaste.